be one of them days. Shooting din away, Magna Dog, Anin, and Venua. Welcome to another edition of the Blue Green Ocean Road with your host, the Apple abducted David R. Stenberg. And as always, Mr. Morgan over here on the old aft poop deck, enjoying the beautiful plumage of the Andromeda behind me. Finally warming up a bit. So, how goes it?
Here's Mike. Hey, Mike.
Hello, everybody. How are you?
Fine. Did you see the splashdown last night?
Yeah.
That was great.
You know, it's funny.
It was weird because...
No, go ahead,
It was
George.
weird because... Oh, it's just weird because, like, if I remember correctly, a lot of the times, maybe it's through a product of editing or whatnot, but they got the astronauts out of the capsule a lot faster back in the day. It took 2 hours to get extricate the crew from the, they went through this whole procedure.
They had all this redundant, procedures. They had to have 4 people go in, each person to check out each astronaut.
Each person a doctor as well.
Like everybody had their own personal doctor checking them. You don't need that. You only needed one guy to go in there.
Yes.
And look at 4 people.
That was smoke.
Maybe they had space sickness.
No.
Maybe they had some.
We had to wait for that girl astronaut to put out her face. That's what that was.
Sure.
Oh, man.
She put out her face.
Face.
Guy don't care.
Get calibrated to this, buddy.
Go there with all this scraggly shit. You know, I'm usually not that thrilled about manned missions. Go ahead, Judge.
It'll be one of them days.
Uh-oh, he's drinking.
Sorry.
Drinking already, huh?
Good God.
Oh, just getting calibrated. What's up, boys?
Oh, George is setting himself up for a strange day.
Already strange.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully you'll remember
Hey, Mike, look at this blooming Andromeda behind me.
Oh, that's
like a
nice.
million little flowers, all blooming.
Nice. How's it smell?
It's not quite peak smell yet, but you can't walk up on this little deck here without just being overwhelmed by the smell. When it
Peak smell?
Gear.
Peak smell.
Nice.
Peak smell.
Title
Right.
already.
I'm at peak smell as well. I'm gonna
Yeah.
shower later.
I haven't showered yet this morning.
Done.
We're all at peak smell. Dave,
Peak smell. Everything's all moist.
Well, anyway,
Giving me
to
heartburn.
brighten my day a little bit. Actually, it's not going to be a bad day. I got lots of oblos. As we used to say
Obviously
in the
not.
day. I got that from you, Dave. back
George,
in
does
the
that
day.
involve driving?
No, actually not. I don't have to drive today.
Mikey!
Hey.
Uh-oh.
Howdy, Pard.
Hey.
It's Oatmeal Guy.
Yes.
Oatmeal
But
Guy's
to the west
back.
Today.
Daddy.
Mike, did you watch the splashdown?
The cup's got a mustache.
I had to splash down on one screen and the Red Sox on the other, baby.
Well,
And they both splashed down.
oh yeah, big splash.
So I've watched every splashdown
Really?
and every Apollo launch.
No, it was really that's the exciting part for me. But I was disappointed. I mean, the film was so poor.
Yeah.
You would think
They would
today it would be like a movie, you know?
You would think. You
Yeah,
think they'll have better cameras.
right?
I know high definition wasn't present there.
Some of that camera work, you're like, what the?
I want to see their
20th
faces.
century.
I want to see their faces smeared with space brownies when they come out and stuff, you know?
That's what you want to see? Is that why you?
Yeah.
The look of sheer terror on their face, and the grasping at their knees, like, thank God,
Yeah.
I made it home.
Everybody's
No,
peak smell.
More like the other way around. Like, oh my
I know.
God.
And they open that hat.
Woo! Baby.
It's
a rough landing.
Will you just open the door for them?
No.
You know, they're like, they've got these boats circling them, checking for gases, I guess. But like, will you just open the goddamn door for these people?
Yeah, they were checking for gases, all right.
That's 10 days of space brownie methane.
Yeah, you know. I know the old days, like the manly men of our astronaut corps would like leap out of the capsule, like, here I am. All right, let's get this going here. Get me on board that deck of that aircraft carrier. You know?
Yeah, people follow spraying everything. You walk on. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
Nobody get near you.
To quarantine.
Yeah. That wasn't a very big room either. It looked more like it was bullshit.
It was bigger than the capsule, but only by a few feet.
It was like one of those stainless steel trailers.
Yeah.
What do they call those? Yeah, it was a trailer. It was a camping trailer, basically.
Yeah, when they were done with it, they dumped it in the ocean.
Did they?
Just in case there
Probably.
were any foreign life forms on there.
It's only our money.
You bore witness to that, the constant.
Oh, the shit I threw overboard, I was ordered to
Yeah.
do? Unfucking believable. I don't want to pay taxes again. Oh, you know what? I'm not really a fan of manned missions. I like robots and probes and data. But this one piqued my interest because a lot of this shit that we've been looking at stuff forever. And there's like, we're scratching our heads because it's just data and pictures, right? And they go, well, maybe the picture's fucked up or the equipment's screwy. So we needed people to go up there and actually look at it. And these guys went there to look at like these 10 really fucked up shit that like, all right, here's one. There's disappearing craters, right? We got like flyovers like Apollo pictures and then later with probes and shit. And there's fucking missing craters. It's like the ground's changing. That's one of them. All these, by the way, I'll link them in this video. They all have Wikipedia pages. They sound like fucking tinfoil hat shit, right? But they're up there to take a look at this shit. There's another one. The fucking moon rings like a bell, like it's hollow. Apollo 12 crashed the lunar module into the surface, and that fucker rang for 55 minutes, right? And then Apollo 13, everything went fucking screwy, but they were able to crash in there. And that one went on longer. That went on for 3 fucking hours. It just rang, right? So that's one.
Oh,
yeah. There's one that there's these pockets of gravity, right? Like when a probe goes over, it dips. Like it doesn't have. And they're like, what the fuck is that? And they have them mapped out, right? And the thing is well, maybe they're meteorites that hit in, they're like heavy iron or something, right? But they're in a fucking pattern, like it's an underground structure of some kind, right? That's a Wikipedia page, right? And the NASA has mapped them out, and that's a like no-fly kind of zone and shit. And they're up there to take a look at that. There's these short-lived color changes, and they've been observed since 1787, right? On the dark side of the moon. These fucking lights. Apollo saw one. There's a crater that's really famous for just glowing. So like I said, probes go by, but now they wanted like people to look out a fucking window and take a look, right? So that's what these guys did. There's 10 things. They're all fucking mind-blowing, right? Yeah, and so they came back. I don't care about splashdown. I want to go, well, what'd you see? Well, I ain't seen anything about that yet, right? But there's Wikipedia pages.
Reports like this of astronauts that have circled the moon, of photographs, of satellite photographs, and things like this. It's very strange anomalies on the dark side of the moon. rumors of alien occupation, alien bases, ancient archaeological signs, and you know, there's just so much that it's hard to ignore. Uh,
Well, the structure, the underground structure is on our side. It's in that sea, the Marianas. I think that's what they call it. That's where that is, and that's mapped out. Um,
it just was like it was so still so cumbersome. It's like you'd think by now it would look easier. Like, I mean, at least when aliens come down, it's no big deal, man. They just come down.
it's no big deal.
And
It's
they
just
fucking,
it's not even front page news. It's
they
on
land
page
going
3.
out, and then they're gone. Like there's no, there's no fucking 100 boats going out to help them land, and
Yeah, there's no welcoming committee. Where the hell's the welcoming committee?
there's no porch. There's no inflatable porch.
I want one of those.
I know. I got serving space margaritas
Yeah.
on the floating.
That's the first thing they should have given those people.
Oh
Right
man,
when they got onto the porch, here you go, have a drink.
Yeah.
You see that small little capsule though, like 4 people in there, and then 4 people went in. Each person had their own person. Can you imagine how tight that was in there?
yeah, everybody's crazy about that, I guess.
The Dragon capsule can comfortably sit 7 people on board, and they do you do whole crew changes of the space station with that.
I just want to know if anybody's gotten laid up there
Exciting
yet.
space age that we can all be proud of. At least they're finally getting their act together. Remember when we were young, we saw movies like 2001: A Space Odyssey, and thinking, oh, just 30 years in the future, we're going to have moon bases and regular shuttle service back and forth to the moon and beyond, but none of that came about. Very little of it came about. It's like starts and stops and half-hearted attempts. And now we got this at least. At least it's something. At least it's a little better.
I'll
Yeah,
bet
it's
you
massive.
that there are people who go up to their smart house and ask the house to open up the pod bay doors, and it goes fuck off. Maybe that happens now. Right. Sorry, Dave.
I remember back when we were kids during the Apollo, man. If you asked any kid or boys, because it was a boys club back then, you asked any boys, what do you want to be when you grow up? They'd be like, astronaut.
Yeah.
We all thought we were going to be working in space.
Yep. That was the idea, and but never. I guess it just wasn't enough money into it. Not enough vision into it. Not enough.
Not enough
You
to
know,
gain.
Money or too much money.
Commitment. Just wasn't.
No,
you know,
they have been doing a lot since Apollo. They've been doing a lot. It's just that it's all been robots, so it's not as exciting,
Right.
But
well, it's cheaper,
they're
and
able
you
to
can get.
accomplish a lot more with robots than they ever could have with manned missions.
I bet if you
Yeah,
ask,
probably in some
if
ways,
you
in the
ask-
broad sense. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, I was going to say, I bet if you ask teenagers back in the day, our day, what they wanted to be, right? Kids, little kids, preteen. Some would say astronauts.
Sure.
Some would say, professional baseball players. But I bet today,
I would say Cowboys.
I bet today that's not the case though, because baseball used to, when you went home, you could just turn it on your TV. Now it costs hundreds of dollars to watch a baseball game.
Yeah.
Kids don't get to see America's greatest sport.
Well, kids see influencers, and they often
sure,
say
it's-
they want to be an influencer, someone who sits in front of have a stupid podcast like this and make money. Just yapping their jaw about some stupid shit.
I think they
wearing
know shit.
clothes and stuff. Yeah.
But I just, I don't know. I got a personal beef about that.
Besides, soccer's now America's pastime.
Could be.
All the kids want to be soccer players. They want to be
It's probably
famous.
because you can watch it. It's
The
probably
ones
'cause
that
you-
are into
more
sports,
available.
maybe.
There's soccer fields everywhere. There's soccer teams everywhere. It's like
part of that is it proves my point. It's not available for kids to watch anymore. It literally costs hundreds of dollars to get a subscription to watch baseball. You can't watch it.
Or hockey.
Try football.
Sometimes football's not too bad, you know.
No, football's very bad. There's fucking Thursday night game. You're gonna get like fucking Amazon. Monday night's gonna be the NFL channel. Fuck off. There's nothing on TV hardly. Like some of the best games are always, you know, you're gonna get you're gonna get HBO Max. You know, bite me. Fuck you. You know, I thought the idea for a show was you wanted people to watch it, not struggle to watch. So you know, fuck off. Back to the radio.
And it just seems like things were more available when we were kids. We could watch things and like figure out what we wanted to do. You know,
Porn's still free.
What is it? What?
What? Huh? What's going on?
one.
No, when did I just say that?
We're much more limited back then to what we're exposed to. You know, baseball we're exposed to quite a bit. Football, those kinds of things growing up. Maybe movies and TV shows. Kids want what they can see. What they see is successful will get them more popular. Nowadays, it's much more varied and much more, you know, unique. You know, you have to, it's much more specialized. You know,
everybody wants to. All the kids
so
just want to be, like you were saying, all the kids just want to be podcasters, influencers.
They want to be influencers. They want people to really recognize what they do and, you know, be popular, you know, and get paid to be popular.
Get likes. Everybody wants likes. They want likes. Everybody wants to be liked.
I like it.
Like me. Oh, like me. Please like me.
Yeah, but it's much more varied now. I mean, there's this whole host of things that kids are exposed to now, including porn and whatnot.
Sure.
What?
Too much, though. It's almost like too much.
Too much what?
Overstimulation. Talking about being overstimulated by porn, Dave.
Ooh.
You know, case in point, when we turned on the TV back in the 70s, right? We had four choices at most, right? It was 4 choices.
Yeah.
And
Sometimes if you got the UHF channels, you could have 2 more choices.
yeah,
You can have Speed Racer.
And a powerful Mach 5.
now you have hundreds of choices and there's nothing on.
Well, commercial TV always sucked anyway.
Well, it goes back to choice. You know, too much choice. Choice is an illusion. Not only is it illusion, but too much choice is no choice at all. You know, you're overwhelmed by choices in the supermarket.
Yeah.
What's available, clothing, cars, everything. You know, we only had, small amounts of these things. It's easy to make choices when you only have, 5 or 6 choices to make. But when you have hundreds, if not thousands of choices to make, you become overwhelmed.
It's going to take all day.
No choice at all. It's like too much work, too much effort. Too
Yeah.
much,
Turn it off and go outside.
Fuck this.
That's what I do.
It's like,
Yeah, right. Go outside. Choose the woods.
Oh, speaking of which, I got to show you guys.
A lot of inner city kids don't have that choice, though, So they could turn on baseball or they could go out and hang out with some hoodlums, and do bad shit,
So that's
They can't go
responsible. That's the new responsible for crime is lack of baseball. Maybe.
I'm just using that as an example.
Well, it worked for places like the Dominican Republic and Cuba and stuff. The kids didn't have much choice of what they could do with their time, but a lot of them, got into baseball because it was available to them. They were there. They could play the game, not only at school, but in the back lots of their homes and whatnot. And so they got really good at it. People invested a lot of time and, physical education toward baseball. That's why.
So many of them were playing baseball, but they were wishing they had something else.
Yeah, but
I'm dreaming of a game with a ball that's kind of oblong, and you throw it, and there's guys in helmets. If only we had such a game.
If only we had this device that we could stare into all day. Like this would be much better than baseball.
And then more and more started going away and coming home with like hundreds of millions of dollars, and they're like, "Yeah, that's a good job. Let's stick with it."
Remember being obsessed with hacky sack? Remember that shit?
Yeah.
I remember like in the Philippines, these girls they made a like a square box out of reeds like this grass. They made a box. We were kicking it around. That's the first time I saw a hacky. And then I got back to Seattle, and everybody's got these bean bags and shit. I was like, I did that for a while. I was like obsessed, and then I lost interest. I probably got old. If I kicked a hacky now, I'd need a hospital.
Yep. I first saw it when I went to a CCRI, and people were just wadding up paper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know. Yeah.
I did it with a mushroom. We were doing it with mushrooms one day. That was fun. You smack them and it, try and be like gentle with it, you know? Yeah.
Did it with pine cones.
Pine cones? Yeah. Just try everything.
We were so obsessed. We'd stand out there in the pouring rain and do it.
In the rain?
Yeah. The pouring rain, cold rain.
Yeah. That would
It
pour
was
it?
great. It was it was one of those games like during the '60s. These hippies came up with a whole list of them that were cooperative and not competitive. So you cooperate. You learn to cooperate.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Never thought of it that
do
way.
while you're stoned.
And yeah, we'd always compliment each other like on the kick, you know what I mean? So we were getting likes. We were getting likes.
And you were in a circle, so you could pass that joint around the circle.
A circle of likes.
And boy, the two went really well together.
Yeah. First time I ever did I realized I could do a back kick.
Oh.
Like it just came natural, Like, wow, I can do this, Never had a reason to before.
I never had a reason to give a
Never had a reason to do a back kick until hockey shot came along.
So I was thinking about all the things I might have said about Apple over the years that made my persona so like this. One of them was I was really mad at them. They were throttling their batteries on purpose, like for iPhones, so people and they got caught, right? So it's like that's shit like that, and you can't fix it. But this one, they changed their shit. This has screws. I can get in here. I can change the battery. Also, I can even put a heat pad so it'll absorb more heat from it, right? Because you can't burn these because once it gets too hot, it just slows down. It will slow down on purpose, right? But if you put a heat sink in it, it'll. So there's shit you can do. You can't upgrade the RAM though. But these ports, these ports usually are soldered right to the fucking board. So if you break them, it's over, right? You can't replace them. These you can pull out. You can replace these. So they've changed something, and I fucking love this operating system. I used it all week, right? It's a learning curve like a motherfucker, right? But it starts making sense, and like I just with the trackpad, just the way like there's 3 fingers, 4 fingers, 2 fingers, and then 1, right? And then you can it's fucking beautiful, and this thing's like all shiny and.
I got your 1 finger right here.
Anyway,
really
that's it. That's all I got
Dave.
to say about Apple. And I'm giving my wife one. I'm giving the teacher an apple today.
They put a sack over your head. They threw you in the van. They took you to
Oh yeah, you like that?
warehouse.
Yeah,
He's an Apple,
they gave me the probe. I got the Apple probe.
he's an Apple spokesman now.
Holy shit, man.
His head even looks like an apple.
I hope he doesn't get introduced to any other kind of cults. Holy shit.
Oh, the body snatcher one. That one came out good.
Yes.
Yeah, right?
it did.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
Great. Yeah.
I just say something and it does it. Fucking.
Well, they're brilliant, Dave.
Thank you.
Uh,
I'll take it. I got a like.
I really look forward to getting them. Yeah.
Big like.
Oh.
What's next?
Yeah, what is next? Armageddon?
That's the name of the podcast. What's next?
Oh, I got a few already. Peak smell, space margaritas, and poor choices. We're not even
And hacky sack.
hacky.
Less is more.
Yacky sack.
That's the theme to this show. Less is more.
There's a lot less
Right.
here for sure.
The illusion of choice.
The illusion of George. Where'd he go?
Boys. I don't know. Never thought I'd see the day Dave got converted like that.
Well, it was that app. They've been acting like assholes forever. You know, I bet when I got the iPod, I was like, it said to get it fixed, you had to make an appointment. I went, what the fuck, an appointment? You know, like if it broke. George tried to fix his. It was in pieces. He showed it to me. Right, I go up there, right, and he had it in a box. It was all in pieces. He had attempted a fix.
Look at him. He's so happy. He's so happy. He's like a kid. He's like a kid at Christmas. He's a kid at Christmas over here.
He's an Apple man. He's
Look
got
at
a
his
new
head.
toy.
He's
I was going to
turning
show you
into
my new toy, but I left it out in the shop. I got a new toy this week.
What'd you get?
Got a new bow.
Nice.
Yep.
Fine.
It's a little hybrid longbow.
Oh yeah, it's on the shop.
Reflex. Yeah, I was
Show it
showing
next week. How long is it?
64 inches.
Wow. Where'd you get that?
Online.
Yeah.
Yep. It's Chinese. It's wicked cheap for what it is. Beautiful.
Have you shot it yet?
Yeah.
Shot it? Yeah.
I was shooting it last night.
Sweet.
Yeah, my one that it broke last early hunting season last year. I had to replace it.
Yep. So you can get some really good stuff like guitars and bows. I mean, they're really up in their game, huh?
They really are. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Used to be junk.
My Telecasters were had junky components, you know.
Yeah. That's good guitar. Yeah.
But yeah, I replaced the pickups and it sounds great. You know.
All right. So next time we're all in the same area,
All right.
an artifact from the past.
Oh, no way. I'll watch.
Yeah.
Dave.
I'll clap.
We'll have an ambulance on standby for you.
Hit 9-1 and then just hold your finger over the 1 just in case.
Sometimes I sneeze, I'm in trouble.
Well, we'll sit around. No, we'll be sitting in a circle, tossing it underhand to each other.
Yeah. Hacky fling.
We sit around in a circle tossing something.
Oh,
How about I get throw knives? I got my knives. Am I throwing knives? Those are fun.
Yep.
We'll throw it at things. Neighbor's door.
Or at Apple products.
That's right.
Yeah, Windows is clearly better.
Well, you used to hate their operating system. Now you love it. Now you've tried it.
No, that's there's a version of Linux that you get them all. You can have Windows or that, like the front end. So I've used it, right? But I always was more partial to the Windows one. I still am. There's a lot about the way you search for files and things that are just fucking maddening. Like you get a dual pane Explorer and shit like that, but then there's this other stuff that I actually started liking. I'm starting to like you can get you can highlight a bunch of files and say and just say and it'll put it in a directory that you just name. So all right, make a directory and that's nice. And it's all just at first I was all jammed up. I actually was worrying about my shoulder because it's a different position, you know. You gotta be careful, like when you start doing something repetitive. That's even if you're young, it doesn't fucking matter. But then I was working it out. Yeah, 1 week with this, I like it. I fucking like it. It was a good idea. I did my taxes on it. I finished the paperwork for my visa. I'm doing like some heavy lift. You know, I'm like in government sites and the banking and Fidelity. That's what it's for. You know, the creative shit's for this. The ThinkPad. This is this when this came out in 2017, it was for people who did CAD. You could do CAD on this, right? So it's a fucking screamer. And with Windows off it and just this light Linux that I have on it, it's just it's fast. It's so fucking fast, you know. And this is garbage. You go on eBay, you can get these for like $300. They're fucking proudly giving them away. Just fucking I love this thing.
Well, Dave, when it comes to computers, you lead, I follow, as far as I'm concerned.
Uh-oh.
You lead
George
the way.
is going to join the Apple cult.
Oh,
Yeah. George is
Oh,
easy.
shit, it's spreading.
Oh, God.
I'm easy.
Follow me.
On my screen, I've got Dave, George,
I've always
and Mike.
been
So,
easy.
Mike, you're next.
I'll lead you.
No, I've been down the Apple Road. I've been down that road.
That's right. You had you had an Apple product. You had it on your kitchen table.
I had a MacBook Pro. I had a
Oh, nice.
I had a big desk one.
I was trying to use it and I couldn't. You said, "Well, what was the term that you used? You know, it's like it's intuitive. It's intuitive. Just go ahead."
I said intuitive.
Yeah,
Not
you
really.
said go ahead. Yeah, that's
I'm
exactly.
afraid not.
It's intuitive, and I couldn't get it to do anything.
No, it's not you. It ain't. I stared at shit. I had to ask Chat GPT and all these other things. What the fuck's going on? And it would hallucinate a little. Sometimes it set me off on the wrong one, but mostly it was okay. Fucking yeah. Okay. Enough Apple shit.
Well, no, I've been there, done that, been and done.
So you're over it, right? So
I'm over it,
you're
man.
not going back.
When I found out that you can get something that can do pretty much the same thing, you know.
Hey.
And then they don't got you in their pocket, man. They can, you know, Apple gets you in their pocket and they got you bad.
Last time, was it around just before Christmas? I went to the Rhode Island, the Providence Mall there. I don't know whatever they call the mall. Right?
Why?
Yeah, so I don't know.
You don't know?
We were just in. Oh, well, I do know why. It's because we're there to pick up my son who was there, and we had to go to Providence. So we went inside. Well, the mall was, you know, most of the stores were vacant. Stores like Macy's and stuff were like, you know, ghost towns and stuff. But the Apple store was absolutely packed with people. And I walked in there. They only had one, you know, like under the desk model. What do you call those kinds of computers now? The big box computer that just sits under your desk. The what? Well, the tower. Yes. Yeah. Well, they had a tower. They had only one tower computer there, and just the base model was like $5,000 for that thing, without the peripheral devices like the monitor and printer and all that other jazz. But that was like the base price of their tower was like $5,000.
Oh, I had the MacBook Pro. I had the iPhone. I had the fucking had me by the balls.
Oh, I had an iPod Touch. I completely forgot about that one.
Touch this.
I got one for Steve and Sabrina too. We all had one. I got 4. What else? We had Angry Birds on it. I used to play Angry Birds. Forgot all about that.
It
was forgettable.
Feels good at first till it starts to squeeze.
I don't know, man. A year from now, Dave's going to be trashing Apple.
Why did I ever do this? Why didn't you guys tell me? Well, I did, but I don't know nothing. I don't know.
Hey.
Oh, so I sent a PDF file to the group, and there are all the links to all these phenomena. There's 10 of them,
Okay,
and
cool.
you can have a look yourself. The bell ringing is good, and that underground structure. There's man, it's like just fucking heavy evidence. There's something under there, and it's like lined up, and it gives off such fucking a gravity that like shit dips under it. They fly around them. This is an old thing. This has been going on a while. So they're just scratching. So they need guys to go up there and just fucking, what is that? You know, those guys are going to land and look. But the glowing craters and all this other, the disappearing shit. The craters disappearing from one photo to another.
To be ignored, yes.
Yeah.
It's absolutely.
Maybe
And most of that's
kind of
probably unknown naturals, but there's just too many. There's just way too much. It needs to be explored. It needs to be looked at.
Well, they come up with ideas, you know, like gas and all this other shit, you know, but it's like nothing's conclusive from what we got from data from probes and shit, right? And early space flights. Now, this thing, Artemis, went over and they went over all of that. That was part of their mission to go find out what the fuck is going on up there. You know.
Well, there's a Chinese mission that went to the moon, unmanned, of course.
Yeah, the dark side.
Robotic mission. Yes, they
Yeah,
had lunar rovers
yeah.
and stuff. They even launched their own orbiting satellite that orbits the moon, and
They went to that glowing crater
in real time to back to Earth and whatnot. And they haven't really published much of their results of their survey.
No, they got
and
out.
India had a super survey of the lunar surface with a mapping lidar and whatnot.
Yeah.
A lot of that, some of that's available, some of it's not. For whatever reason.
What's it feel like though, like coming back to Earth and all of a sudden there's gravity again? You know?
Probably have to take a shit.
That must feel weird, you know.
So that's what I was thinking about. Like they've spent 10 days like still in zero gravity, so their body gets weak, you know. And then they land in the ocean, and now they're bobbing up and down on the waves, and like they must have gotten seasick, you know, or had to take some kind of seasick pills because,
Right. Yeah.
you know,
Time to
after being
fill the
still
diaper.
for so long, and then now they're like up and down, up and down. That's why I kept yelling at them. Will you get those fucking people out of there already?
I think the seasickness is ever present in lower zero G environments and stuff. You still have that same effect
Really?
that they take meds for. I think they're just put the diaper on, get in your spacesuit, and be prepared for the worst when you get back to Earth, and you, like you said, when you're bobbing up and down and everything starts to settle and everything wants to void. Better be having that diaper on.
What's a void on your way in? Did you see the images of that thing coming in? It looked like a comet. It was so bright. It looked like a comet.
Well,
To
they
some,
had
it
to
looked like a
change the
UFO.
angle because they didn't think the heat shield. They had to change like a more of a shallow angle upon re-entry because they didn't think the heat shield would hold up with a more direct, more steep re-entry. So they had to change the re-entry angle so that it wouldn't be quite as hot.
Still, it had they lost communication because of the plasma around it. You know, just from all that heat, you know, heating up electrons and shit. That was pretty wild. So yeah, there's a lot to be making your bowels void, as you say.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
What
Yeah.
else I thought was really cool was in order to keep the thing upright, they inflated these helium balloons on top of it. Those five big balloons, those were helium.
Yeah.
So they're trying to go up, so they're keeping it upright rather than inflating something from underneath.
Do you think that was enough helium to keep that thing upright? Or
Yeah, that's what
was
that
there
was.
another purpose?
That's what the purpose was, to keep that thing upright.
But even like if it was just like
It wasn't
air,
enough to
wouldn't
lift it, but it was enough to keep it pointing straight up. Like those.
But what did they do with Apollo? Or how did that work with Apollo?
I think they had.
Well, yeah, they
things
had.
that come out.
Yeah, they did have for the later missions. They had those. I remember similar things, but not the fancy rafter, the margarita rafters.
Have you ever seen the actual capsule that they used before?
I was in one of them. They had one in the museum that you could go in. It was a Mercury mission, and you could go in.
Was it in DC?
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah, me too.
well,
They're in space,
there's,
right?
and you could touch. You could. They had it like wrapped in this plexiglass, but I slipped my fingers underneath the plexiglass so I could touch the metal.
Yeah.
So I touched it.
Yeah, there are several examples. Air and Space Museum of the Apollo capsules, and there was one. I think they had a training module up at the Boston Museum of Science that they had on display, and there are several. I don't know.
You could go in and sit in it. You could go in and sit in that one. You know,
Yeah, I saw the one in DC about 10 years ago, whatever mission that was.
Mercury capsules look cool. I always liked them. I always wanted one of those. If you go to space, you want a Mercury capsule, you know? One of those
Well,
cool
there was
little
a
windows and
junkyard.
shit.
It looked like the GI Joe space capsule.
Yeah, they're fucking awesome. I like
Yeah.
them.
Well, there was a training. There was like a steel mock-up that they were using for one of the junkyards in Providence got a hold of it. It was like a steel mock-up that the helicopters would use to practice, lifting out of the ocean.
Oh, I
It was
want
just a
one.
steel mock-up that they had on display, or they had it there for a while. I don't know what, they probably sold it to someone, but yeah, they just got a hold of like one that belonged to probably the Navy or NASA or something that they were using for training purposes. No, I mean, there was no opening so you can get inside. It was just a steel thing to pick out the pluck out of the ocean
Yeah,
to practice
yeah.
picking it up out of there.
Then they shot at it. Just, yeah. What can we do with it now? Let's blow it up. Let's try shit on it.
You ever been down to Warden's Pond?
Yeah.
Warden's Pond's a shallow pond. It's about 4 feet deep. It's a big pond.
Oh.
But it used to be, they would put these like plywood silhouettes of ships in the pond, and then they'd have Navy ships offshore shooting at them.
Oh.
There's all these pock marks in the bottom of the where ordnance went off.
Yeah, so maybe don't walk around there anymore.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not.
You ever been to the Ninigret Park, the old Naval Air Station?
Yeah.
I was walking around there, and I was with some friends, and I was saying, look, George W. Bush, one of his first naval aviator assignments was coastal patrol. He was stationed here at Ninigret Park. You see that bush right there? That's where he used to sneak into that bush and jerk off to Barbara's picture.
There's off at Point Judith. There's a U-boat. It was the last U-boat of World War II. Also, the last U.S. sailor in the Atlantic died there, getting the fucking thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was sunk?
Yeah, it was just this super Nazi, man. He knew about it being over, and he wasn't going to fucking have it. So he was wreaking havoc right off. He was down in like 100 feet of water, Point Judith, off the coast there. That's too shallow for a sub operation. He didn't give a fuck. He just, I think he got a troop carrier, or he wanted to anyway, or an oiler. He got an oiler. Yeah, real asshole. And then, so like damn near, we had like 100 destroyers just fucking dropping hedgehogs all over the place until they got it, But yeah, it's over there. It's a diving thing. You can dive to it. Yeah, that's a fun fact. Off at Point, imagine that, Point Judith, right there. That's it. That's where it all finally ended. The motherfucker made it over here. They had a new tech. They had to snorkel finally, so they could run the diesel underwater. So he made it across the Atlantic without getting caught. Yeah, that was a piece of shit. He spent most of it like around the Long Island Sound, Block Island, and then he was right there at Point Judith trying to sink something here. So you can dive to it and go, fuck you. You fuck. Oh, you know what? He was the second in command. The captain got sick, and he told him, he says, look, they're good boys. Take care of them. It's almost over anyway. And I guess he said it on purpose because he knew the guy was a dick. So all those guys, like all the sailors were like, 18 to 21. And then that dickhead, So it's a sad story all around. Oh, yes. Like and subscribe.
Looks like a nice day down there, George. Is it pretty nice out there?
Yeah, a little cloudy, but not too bad.
Yes, it was awesome.
It's blue here.
Well, it's clouds to my east,
okay.
Facing east. A lot of clouds facing east.
Yeah, so I had
north to south, but they're on the eastern end of the property. Basically.
I had a sick chicken yesterday.
Oh yeah, what happened?
I got up to let him out of the coop, and she was just stood there, and like wasn't hungry,
Uh-oh.
And she came around, she just hung out in the shade all day, and like she drank. I got her drinking, and then like she get these little bursts of energy, but then just listless again, and then I checked it for mites. I checked it for all the things I knew about, and I just bought her some. I bought some like the probiotic electrolyte stuff mixed in the water, and today I let her out and she's fine.
I just had a poop.
Just had a bad day.
Had a bad day.
You laid one too many eggs.
She's laid an egg. She's missed 2 days since September.
God damn. Let's give it. Fuck that.
every day.
Being a chicken
Every day.
sucks.
That's why
this
there's
is-
leghorns, commercial layers.
Yeah, she's a leghorn, and she's a tiny little thing.
Oh, she's your Uber chicken.
Yeah, she's my Uber chicken.
Uber
Yeah.
chicken. That's
Yes.
already a title.
And she was fine. Like I was watching her the night before, and she was fine, absolutely fine. Got up in the morning. She could walk. She's walking really slow. You know, like oh boy, that's something.
It's just
Just-
cold.
she probably ate. She's not even a year old.
She was out all night with a crow.
Yeah. Yeah. Mixed
Yeah, that
marriage.
one- I wouldn't put anything past this one, man.
Crows are cool.
The
I was looking around
dirty,
for
dirty
injuries
little
because-
chicken there.
I was looking around for injuries because this one would get injured, you know. What's that? I missed that. What was that? No, I want to
It's
hear.
a dirty, dirty little chicken. Giving it up for anything. I don't
Maybe.
know.
It was funnier the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to repeat it. You just don't.
Anyway, she seems fine this morning.
Oh, good.
Hungry.
She got a
jumped right
smile
up.
on her face.
Just like
Got a
ravenous.
dirty
you know,
smile
like
on her
usual.
face.
Just ravenous, like usual.
Gave her the old 9 and 10 last night, huh?
Spending too much time in the coop. Gotta get out more.
It was all cooped up.
All cooped up. Lots of things to do in here.
Keep trying.
All right. Can't get a rise out of old Uncle Oatmeal over there.
Uncle Oatmeal. No, it's Oatmeal
Many
Guy.
parts of the pine tree are edible.
Yeah, that's
Oatmeal
horseshit. I
Kid.
tried it. It sucked. What
Oh, yeah.
plot?
What was that guy's name?
Yule Gibbons.
Yule Gibbons.
Yeah. He was talking about pine nuts, which aren't bad, actually.
Died of natural causes.
Yeah, because he did.
How many times did you kids go around like, many parts of the pine tree are edible?
Yeah.
Kids.
Oh, yeah. That was. And many of us tried, too.
Hey, grape
None
nuts
that I've
wasn't.
ever tried.
The only thing that was almost edible was the very tips of the needles. If you pulled them out just right, they were these soft,
You make a
light yellowish.
No, there's
green,
nuts in pine cones.
tips to
The
them.
pine nuts.
pine nuts, but the pinon pine is the one where we get the real good.
Well, that's the
Yeah.
pot he was talking about. Then he showed up a box of fucking cereal that wasn't edible at all.
I liked grape nuts. Kidding?
Yeah, it was all right.
You like any kind of nuts, man.
Yeah, nuts. As long as you have nuts in your mouth, you're happy.
I want to hang out with you guys because you're all nuts.
And what I like though, oatmeal. I like make a big thing of oatmeal, right? You put salt and butter in it, so you're making it savory, not sweet. Savory.
I like salt. Yeah,
Right?
I like
Right.
salt.
Yeah, wait, and then you make a couple of poached eggs, right? Put it on top of the oatmeal, and you put more salt and pepper and butter on that, and then you break the
Jesus.
yolk down into the oatmeal, and then you're eating that yolk and oatmeal.
Mike's salivating now. Mike Kennedy.
You can't wait. You can't wait to try that. Dip a little toast into that soft goodness.
Oh,
Dip a little toast. Dip a little crust of toast into that soft yellow goodness. And
Fucking no! You put
No.
you put milk in your oatmeal and a little maple syrup. Don't fucking eat like a heathen.
No, not maple syrup. Just salt. I like it just salty.
salt,
Yeah.
salt and butter.
That's
Salt
it.
and
Salt and cold.
Salt and butter
I'll make
is
it and
good.
I'll leave it in the fridge and just get a lump of it of salty oatmeal. Yes, and then
I like the butter and maple syrup too. That's pretty good.
it's good.
And walnuts.
Yeah, you can't- I don't even-
Walnuts in there.
No more
That's how you-
sugar.
that's how
That's
you
too
eat
much
grits.
fucking
That's the right
sugar,
way to
man.
eat
You should
grits,
stay
too.
away from
Put
syrup.
butter and maple syrup in your grits. That's how you eat grits.
Not great. Not great.
Oh, grits too.
And eggs.
Salt and butter and grits. Oh yeah.
Hey, you
Or-
like
or
ketchup on
butter
eggs, Mikey?
and cheddar cheese is good in grits.
No, I'm not a ketchup guy.
Really?
Not a ketchup.
This guy did it in a diner near me, and I smelt it. I went, oh, I've heard about it, and I
Oh,
never
I know.
thought anything
Somebody
of it, and I did it, and I went, oh, fuck, this is good. You know, but I smelt it first. Somebody in the diner
yeah.
did it. They put ketchup on it. I could smell it. I went, Oh, all right, we'll see.
What,
you know.
on your grits?
No, eggs.
Oh, eggs.
Scrambled eggs.
Ketchup is my kryptonite. I can't.
Well,
stand
mayonnaise,
on
of course,
anything.
is the shit. Mayonnaise is good on everything. Mayonnaise is just good, like a spoonful, just a spoonful. You know,
Mayonnaise is egg whites. That's what it is. Egg whites and vinegar.
yeah, yeah. I don't mayonnaise. I don't do anymore either. I had a problem with that. I mean, there was yeah, it was like I had to like go to rehab to get off of mayonnaise. I think. I used to, yeah. I get a hard-boiled egg and I get a lob. I just put a lob on it, and then another lob, and finish the egg off. I
When I was a
could do
kid,
that
I
a
used,
lot.
I used to have mayonnaise sandwiches.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Just white bread,
Struggle.
mayonnaise, white bread.
I used to have burnt bread sandwiches, right? If you had a little grease around, you get one slice and just keep smashing it. It start looking like a steak. It's not burnt steak, and then put it between bread. It would be crunchy, but it was just a trick you had to think that you had food because you didn't. Well, maybe a little bit of that bacon grease was food, but mostly it was. But it was just that was a poor man's food, boy.
I think we lost Mike.
When you don't have ramen noodle money, right?
Right. Egg yolk
Ramen
makes
noodle
everything good. Egg yolk makes everything good.
Mike's gagging. I can hear him gagging from here. You fucking mission accomplished, Mikey. And then there were three.
Give me that egg yolk. Give me that egg yolk.
It's disgusting.
Egg yolk.
Disgusting.
I eat raw egg yolks. I separate the whites. You know.
Stop it now.
You know, just thinking about you eating with that mustache is
I eat raw egg yolks.
got to turn in me.
Mustache.
Turning me against
Mustache
you.
turning a little yellow there.
How you doing? How you like me now?
Not at all.
How you like me? Yellow. You ever get somewhere, for all you egg eaters, you get somewhere and like you realize like you got this yellow in your beard? Like hardened yellow on your chin?
Oh
No.
yeah.
I think you had some hardened white on your chin.
Like, well, they're gonna know I ate.
Fuck's sake.
I used to clean my mustache with beer. Like a drink, like a foam, there'd be all foam on it, and just suck it in. I fucking love that. Like when it was a freshly poured glass, and you had that head, and just let the mustache kind of absorb it, and then I do one of those.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Start a strange day there. Hey, Mikey, did you know George is drinking already?
What's he drinking?
He's drinking the hard shit.
Oh, Jesus. The boy's got problems.
You don't know the problems.
The other one with a problem.
What time is it? It's like not even 10 a.m.
It's noon somewhere.
Right.
Who are you, Jimmy Buffett?
Here the dog. He's got a particularly hard day ahead of him.
He's got oblos, man.
Yeah, Dave, that's where I got that from. What did you came up with? I don't know. Maybe you didn't, but that's the first I heard it from you. Is
For
talking
obligations.
about oblos.
Oblos, yeah. That was a guy. It was the guy who used to paint the vans where I worked at, where we did customized vans. The painter said that. Like he used to say that about a girlfriend. Like you say you got a new girl, you go, no oblo. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but I always like that word, oblo.
Like no habla.
Nah. Yeah, that's what it is. No oblo.
You know, habla,
Oblogation.
No habla.
No oblo.
No habla hablos.
Yeah, those are that's a particular thing. Yeah, the oblos, oblos, right? Like I gotta fucking go
That's right.
eat dinner somewhere with people I don't like.
Very apropos some days.
It's an oblo.
My days are burdened with oblos all day.
Sorry to hear that. Well, you got a good attitude. You got a good start on it. It should go smoothly.
Obligations,
Well,
but they also blow.
I've seen this work for someone we know. What you should do is get really drunk and obnoxious, and you won't have to go there anymore.
That's right.
Yeah, who is
I'm not
that?
saying who I learned that from.
I have purged Everything. Look at the smile on my face. Look at my day. I don't have to start off drinking. I'm already looking forward to it sober. I'm already good. Oh, I'm out of everything.
Start pruning.
Holy shit.
Got lots to prune.
Nobody calls me
Hey,
for
Mike,
nothing.
you know, you like Andromeda?
What, the
Flowers.
galaxy?
Like a million flower galaxy behind me.
Oh, look at that! I can't believe how far you guys are ahead of us.
Oh, well, what a
We've got-
difference
we've
just
got
like 100
daffodils.
miles makes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
But Cynthia's a
daffodils
yellow
always
already.
in my yard. Hey,
Oh, our forsythia is going to come out probably. I don't know, couple more days. Maybe next
Yesterday around here, there's yellow
Yeah,
everywhere.
it's not
Like,
out
yeah, yellow. Yesterday was kick ass. I was fucking outside. I was walking around. Nice.
You went outside?
Yeah, of course. I spend more time outside than I do inside, especially at
Really?
night.
At night, yeah.
I was out the last couple of nights were clear as shit. It was fucking beautiful. It was really nice. I'm spending all my time down by the road now. I don't even do the building no more. I'm just out of the way. I'm like this relic, just waiting to leave. The whole I'm odd man out. I'm the last one. I'm the last one. Last man standing.
You don't care no more.
Well, I don't care. No
He's
more.
out of there. He's out of
a
there.
month and a half of work left.
I got 11 weeks. 11 weeks, and then
got his foot out the door.
yeah, I'm flying. So I'm getting out of here sometime in the summer. I'm hopefully in July. August at the end of August, definitely. I got some shit to get rid of. I just got to give the apartment up. Clean up. That's it. Cut ties, get on a plane, and later. I can't wait till landing there is going to be awesome. I'm already just imagining it. Just
Dave,
get out and
before
go.
you leave. We're gonna have
Done.
to have some kind of blowout here.
Fucking A. Oh yeah, of course the world's got to stay together, but I'm flying closer to the action, George.
That's right.
Get the volcano there to worry about.
Oh, that's that too. Yeah, whatever. You get killed walking your doggy.
Uh,
The Vatican.
Someday, thousands of years from now, they'll be like Dave is hugging his dog
There'll be Dave.
at the foot of Mount Vesuvius
It'll be
Yeah.
Dave
in a
No,
pile of
he's-
ash.
It'll be his Apple products.
hugging his apple.
A
Hugging his apple.
thermoplastic halo all around.
Oh, apple. Apple's my apple.
Hi,
You're gonna go down with his apple.
Oh, there's this
right.
one thing they got. Remember, like there's these games you can play with somebody else, right? Like whatever cards or backgammon or whatever. They're apps, and they connect. So like, yeah, I got my wife exactly the same one. So I'm gonna like start doing like cribbage and junk like that. We just sit there, and even if we're, yeah. It's gonna be fun. It's fucking great. I had a couple of games on it already that I like. They're just free. Runs good. They look good.
So Dave, your
That's
last
gonna be
day
fun
at work,
too. So
Your last day at work, you gotta like do
what?
some stuff in your last day at work. You gotta like write some nasty shit on the bathroom wall.
No.
Remember that? Mike?
They're throwing a retirement party for me.
Al's. Remember Al's? Al Williams?
This particular
Mike's
company's
last
been
day
very
at
good to me,
Al's.
Mikey.
Well, Al Lumen wasn't offering him any.
Aluminum, yeah, way
He's
different.
got that over.
That guy. You know, I went to Sydney's. I sat down next to him at the counter, and it took him a minute to realize who I was, and then when he realized who I was, like, yeah, it was a classic. I wasn't trying to be an asshole, and I just like, hey, how you doing? And then they go, yeah, that guy. Like, I don't know, I traumatized that fucker. Remember the power went out? He come running by, and I yelled. I asked him if you forgot to pay the power bill, Al. Right? Hey, my pneumatic rivet gun ain't working. You couldn't get away from me fast enough.
Yeah.
I offered him. I said, just give me a pipe. Give me I think I wanted like $3 a door or some shit, and because I could make him like a motherfucker. Right? I broke the hopper that held him. The next day, he said no. Then the next day, he says, "How come you didn't make so many?" He said, "You only made 8 today." He says, "That's right." So I'm getting my
Wouldn't give you
$5 a
peace
door, whatever
for it.
the fuck. Anyway, you know.
Right.
What did you end up writing on that bathroom wall, Mike? I forget.
I don't remember.
Oh, I remember you actually told me. I think you wrote it in a letter to me, or something. Yeah. What was that?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Oh wow, Jesus Christ!
Malfunction.
Aluminum.
Aluminum.
Malfunction and aluminum and malfunction.
Malfunction. Yeah.
That was his brother, malfunction.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't smoke with my meal. That was a classic day, man. I loved working there with you guys.
Yeah,
That was fun. That was fun. Yeah. I don't want to fucking think of my life. I was really excited.
Yeah.
I really was.
You were also really drunk.
That's true. Well, I worked at an aluminum factory with Al. It's like George now. It's like he's got to go work at Aluminums or something.
All right, boys. You have a great day.
Laters.